Okay, sir. Can you recall deposing to a witness statement?
Yes.
So if you see the documents, can you recognize it? And how can you recognize him?
If my signature is there, I can recognize it.
Okay. Where did you depose to this witness statement, sir?
It was in US and I sent it to my counsel in Nigeria.
Can you repeat your answer, sir?
I did it in US, United States of America.
Okay.
And sent it to my counsel.
Okay. Okay, sir. So what do you want the court to do with that witness statement?
I want the court to adopt it. I want the court to adopt that statement and honor my plea.
Okay. I think that's it. As the court pleases. My lord, there are no documents attached to the witness, so we will not be tendering any documents. There are no documents attached to the addition. Yes, my lord. All documents mentioned in the additional witness are okay. Yes, my lord. All documents mentioned have been tendered, and we shall be relying on the exhibits as marked by the court. So, my lord, the counsel can go ahead with cross-examination. It is right, sir. You see, you can see, my lord.
Mr. Johnny, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, please.
Mr. Johnny,
Yes, please.
when you were appointed into the INC, that's the Interim Management Committee, the letter of appointment, though issued by CENCOM, clearly stated that when you were appointed into the Interim Management Committee, the letter of appointment, though issued by CENCOM, clearly stated that your appointment was for Face Guarantee Pension Limited. Is that correct?
No.
No.
No, I was appointed as a member of the IMC to oversee First Guarantee Pension. 3 of us were appointed. I was the only staff that was picked and added to the 2 external bodies.
My Lord, I would need the exhibits. I applied for the exhibits. Now, Mr. Johnny, exhibit J02. That is the letter of appointment that is dated 12th August 2011. Exhibit J02. That's letter of appointment dated 12th August 2011. The first paragraph of that letter. Are you with the letter? Confirm to the court, please.
I'm not with the letter here. I'm not in Nigeria now.
But you understand the letter I'm making reference to?
Yes, I know the letter you are making reference to.
All right. In that letter, they said that, listen, pursuant to the powers conferred on it by the provisions of Pension Reform Act, the National Pension Commission has constituted an interim committee for First Guarantee Pension Limited. So I'm asking you again, the second time, to tell the court that that appointment into the Interim Management Committee was for First Guarantee Pension Limited, based on this letter. Is that correct?
But what I confirmed that. I said PENCOM appointed me to be a member of the IMC. For
which company?
Guarantee.
Member of IMC
for First Guarantee. For First Guarantee.
Okay, for First Guarantee Limited. Thank you. So that means by virtue of your appointment, You were a management. You were a member of the team of First Guarantee. That's the defendant.
I was.
Yes.
Come
Member
again, please.
of. I said by virtue.
Yes.
Of your appointment.
Yeah.
Into the IMC, you were part of the management team of First Guarantee Pension Limited.
Even
those
before
to run the affairs.
Yes, to run the affair. Even before I was appointed as a member. I was already a member of the management committee as the head.
So the
as the
answer
head
is
of
yes.
finance department.
Good. So now this question I'm asking you now, that's yes, you were a member of the management committee of First Guarantee Pension Limited by virtue of that appointment.
Not by virtue of that appointment. I've always been a member of the management.
No.
I've always been a management of.
Yes, listen to Mr. Johnny, listen to my question. My question relates to the appointment. Now, what I'm saying is that
my lord, the witness has already answered the question. I don't know what.
I don't know what he.
Okay.
Now, listen to my question. What I'm saying is that I agree with you. You were a member of management team before your appointment. So what I'm saying is that when you were appointed, you were part of the management team of First Guarantee Pension Limited. That's the interim management committee was the management team.
On behalf of PENCOM. On behalf of PENCOM.
Hold on.
Please. Yes. Exactly, yes. Mr. Johnny.
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. So now, when you were appointed into the interim management committee, this interim management committee you were appointed was the management team of First Guarantee Pensions Limited.
No. The management committee was acting on behalf of PENCOM.
Mr. Johnny, hold on. The court is speaking.
Okay.
Yes. Mr. Johnny.
Mr. Johnny.
Yes, please.
Okay. The question is, when appointed into IMC, were you part of management team?
What I'm saying is that Before I
Mr.
was
Johnny,
appointed.
or no, were you part of management team? Yes, I was. No, I was not. So that we make progress, please.
Please, can I make this statement?
No, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
I don't understand. I don't understand the question you are asking.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Okay, let me rephrase it.
I'm saying that IMC was acting on behalf of PENCOM. We have PENCOM, we have a first guarantee management team.
Now, my question is this. No. When you were appointed into the interim management committee, the interim management committee was to take over the management of First Guarantee Pension Limited. Because of the application.
Yes, that is okay on behalf of PENCOM. Yes.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Now, part of your claim before this court is that as a member of the interim committee that was managing First Guarantee, you were supposed to be paid separate salary. Is that correct?
I was supposed to be paid salary. Yes, I was, because I was by my letter of appointment, I was still performing my duty as a manager in
that is not what I'm asking you. See, yes, I was supposed to be paid salary. No, that is not my claim. Before we move forward.
PENCOM did not pay us salary. They paid us allowance.
That is not what I'm asking.
I don't know what you are asking.
I'm saying that. Listen.
Okay, hold on. Let me read what I have. Listen, Clement. Part of your claim before this court is that as a member of IMC that was managing FGPL, you were supposed to be paid separate salary. Is that correct?
Yes. I was supposed to be paid separate salary.
Good. Thank you.
Okay. He has answered the question, right?
Yes. So, what you are saying is that the remuneration that was paid to you by PENCOM through the defendant was not salary.
It was not salary. It's clearly stated there. Clearly stated there that you are entitled to monthly allowance.
Thank you. So as someone who had worked in the pension industry for about 13 years, you should be familiar with the Pensions Act. Is that correct?
We are not talking of acts here now. I don't know what you want me to.
My Lord, I fail to see the direction counsel is heading with this question.
I can't understand.
The claimant has not asserted that he's an expert in the pension industry. So I don't know what counsel is trying to.
Industry. Exactly. No, it doesn't need to be an expert. No. Exactly.
Okay, my Lord.
He didn't say anything. So, Mr. Jaka, is that correct? At least you have a little knowledge. That the activities of the pension industry is regulated by Pensions Act.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. So it was best.
My Lord, before we continue, I'm sorry for taking us back, but I feel counsel should either withdraw the earlier question. He can't have both questions. So the fact that he knows that the pension industry is regulated by the Pension Act doesn't mean he's overly familiar with it in the manner counsel earlier cast in his question. So
as someone who has worked in the pension system, you should be familiar with the Pension Act. Is that correct? That activity of the industry is regulated by Pension Act.
Exactly, my Lord. Exactly, my Lord.
Okay. My Lord, if we're going to strike out anything that has to do with familiarity, he's just said activities regulated by the Pension Act. To the extent that he's aware that the activities are regulated by the Pension Act and not to any other extent. Yes, my Lord.
Mr. My Lord, we are on cross-examination. And you see, my Lord, the basis of cross-examination is to test the knowledge of the person being cross-examined based on the issues before the court. And what are the issues before the court? The issues before the court revolves around the fact that the claimant was appointed into a committee by pension under the provisions of the Pensions Act. And now issues of remuneration came up. And how can these issues be resolved? It still recurs back to the foundation, being the Pension Act itself. So that question is materially relevant as far as this matter is concerned. And he did not even allow me to finish with the follow-up question. She didn't even allow me to finish with the follow-up question, my Lord. The question is relevant. It's not ambiguous.
For the witness to say,
for the witness
I'm not familiar. Yes, I'm familiar. Yes, the witness is not in any way false.
And the question has been answered.
My Lord, counsel seems to be redirecting. I don't know what counsel is talking about. Cross-examination is particularly to the facts mentioned by the witness in his statement on oath. So you're supposed to cross-examine based on what the witness has attested to and not to any other thing. That's my take on it, my Lord.
As the court pleases. And Decker, it was based on the powers given to Pencom yes, under the Pensions Act, that the interim management committee was constituted. Is that correct?
Your line was breaking. I didn't get you from the beginning.
Thank you. I'm saying that it was based on the powers given to Pencom under the Pensions Act that the interim management committee, that's IMC, was constituted.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Hello. Hello. Morning.
So
I'm in a meeting. Okay.
yes, so that instrument also specifies the terms of reference, conditions of appointment, and remuneration of members.
When you say remuneration,
Is that correct?
When you say remuneration, my learned man, there is nowhere it is mentioned that allowance were paid is remuneration to us. So don't force words into my mouth.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, if in the course, no, my lawyer, he said I'm putting words into my mouth, but I'm following up with the question. He says there was no way remuneration was mentioned. Yes.
In my letter appointment.
Sorry. You said that instrument
Yes.
also specifies the terms of reference, conditions of appointment, and remuneration of members. Is that correct? And he is saying that the remuneration, the allowances were never referred to as remuneration.
Yes, my lord. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that answer. I want to follow it up with another question. Thank you. I'm okay with that answer, my lord. I want to follow it up with another question. Witness. Then, if in the course of the proceedings, or if the defendant is able to establish before this court that what was paid to you was remuneration, not allowance.
I insist that what was paid to me.
All right, by that.
No.
Yes, if in the course of the proceedings, listen,
Yeah.
the defendant is able to establish that what was paid to you was remuneration, would you have any issue with that? If they are
What was
able
paid
to
to me?
My lord, I don't understand the
I
question.
can't
Counsel
understand
is
what it
asking.
is.
Is counsel giving evidence or asking the witness? No, it's not disruption. You need to clarify your questions. What kind of question is that?
That's a vague question. I have never denied that Pencom didn't pay me allowance. What do you want me to say? I didn't deny. I was given an allowance.
Mr.
Did
Jaga,
the
hold
first
on.
guarantee pay me salary?
Mr. Jaga, hold on.
the essence of cross-examination is to elicit the truth from a witness. Now, the claimant says that there was nothing like remuneration paid to him. And we are asking, if the defendant is able to prove or establish that remuneration was paid, is that fine by you? They said no. Counsel objected that I shouldn't even ask that question. No, remuneration has become an issue because he is saying that no, nothing like that was exactly. So it is the burden is on us to be able to establish that.
And this is cross-examination.
And this is cross-examination.
And those questions.
And those questions
are fundamentally relevant.
My lord, if counsel wants to establish a fact, he should establish. I don't ask the witness for an opinion. It's cross-examination. We're not before an academic exercise. He's asking the witness for his opinion. Will it be all right? He should clarify his question, my lord. My lord, the plethora of reliefs. Yes. Correct, my lord. My lord, we're not disputing that. What we're disputing is the manner of questioning counsel is taking. If you want to ask a question as established by this court, you ask a question under cross-examination and don't go to town giving evidence in the guise of asking questions. Yes, my lord. Which is what he should ask, not ask if the witness will be all right if they establish it. Yes, my lord.
Or if the defendant is able to establish before this court that what was paid to you was remuneration, not allowance.
As a court pleases.
To obtain salaries of the claimant. You know, even I, the same thing, unpaid salary.
Yes,
as a court pleases.
But we want it to be recorded that counsel asking an opinion question.
What's the
asking whether it's all right. That has not. I don't think that has any.
All right, retrace. But what was paid to you was not allowed.
Mr. Ojeka.
Yes, please.
Yes. Yes. Now, upon the proof, upon proof by the that what you were paid was remuneration. I put to you that your claim
will be unfounded.
Your claim of unpaid salary will be unfounded.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it a question?
Please, the answer.
What's the question?
I don't know what's the question. I don't know what you want me to answer. First of all, First Guarantee didn't pay me anything. How can they give me a proof that I was paid? The only money I receive,
My lord, we are not coming to court to call names, witnesses, or anybody. He has not, there was no question, and he has rightly said there was no question. So name calling should not be allowed before this court.
Yes, madam.
Okay. The question is, just listen to the question. Upon proof by defendant that what you were paid was remuneration, I put it to you that your claim for unpaid salaries would be unfounded. Do you agree with that?
I agree. I agree with that. If he can prove that what they paid to me is salary.
Hold on. Let me get that. What they paid to you was what?
Allowance. Paid by PENCO, not First Guarantee.
Hold on. No, so are you addressing each other or addressing the court? I'm struggling to write and listen to what he's saying. Witness, you said what they paid to you was what?
Allowance, which was paid directly from PENCO.
Okay.
Well, I just wish to note that the witness faced and answered that he will agree. Yes, thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord. Thank you. Mr. Johnny.
Yes, please. Please
tell the court what you understand by remuneration. If you don't know, say you don't know. If you don't know, just say you don't know. Tell the court what you understand by remuneration. If you don't know, just say you don't know.
I can't understand your question. Remuneration is what is paid to you as an employee at the end of every month or 2 weeks. It depends on the policy of the company. It's different from go and do this. We'll give you an allowance. You cannot tell me allowance is remuneration. That is not correct.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay. You said remuneration, it is what is paid to an employee for work done.
For work done. That is what you agree with your employer during negotiation.
As agreed with your employer.
Yes, during negotiation. And it's stated in your appointment letter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You said something about allowance. I didn't get that.
Allowance is what PENCOM pay to me. It's extra thing, extra job you do. It's just like an overtime.
My lord, I request for the exhibit.
Just standing.
Now, Mr. Johnny, would you recall a letter from PENCOM dated 21st January 2018. Is Exhibit J 11. Yes. The letter is captioned, request to review Mr. Johnny Ojeka's remuneration/promotion. Yes, confirm to the court that you recall the exhibit, the said letter.
Can you please read the content of that letter?
The letter was from PENCOM, dated 21st January 2018.
Okay.
And addressed to the acting managing director of First Guarantee Pensions Limited. The caption is request to review Mr. Johnny Ojeka's remuneration/promotion.
Yeah.
Now, we refer to your letter of 14 January 2019 on the above subject. Yes. So now the last paragraph of that letter said, however, we are unable to approve the realignment of Mr. Ojeka's remuneration package at this time.
That does not mean that I was paid salary. It doesn't mean I was paid salary. So,
listen first.
Okay.
Listen first. So that letter was addressed by PENCOM, the institution you said paid you allowance, not remuneration. Is that correct?
It was addressed by PENCOM. That's correct.
That's correct. Yes. Now, that letter did not say realignment of Johnny's allowance, but remuneration package. Is that correct?
We are talking of two different things here. We are talking.
Asking you questions. Just be patient, please. Just be patient.
No, you should be patient. You should be patient. I wasn't paid a salary at all. Forget it.
Yes, you have said so. You weren't paid salary at all. But listen to the question that I'm asking you, please.
It has no reference. Listen, it has no relevance to the allowance and be paid by PENCOM. That letter
it is not relevant. You front-loaded it. You attach it. It's before the court. It's your document. So I'm saying that letter, listen to me. Yes. That letter did not say that your allowance should be realigned. It didn't say approve the realignment of Mr. Ojeka's allowance.
I didn't ask for realignment. That was before the promotion. We are missing up two things here.
My Lord, the witness is taking our time. I'm asking simple question. Yes, it did not ask for realignment. The letter did not say realignment of allowance. No, it says simple, we move forward.
If that is what you want me to say, the letter did not say realignment of allowance. It says realignment of salary. That is before if you look at the record, you find that my promotion were not
let me read again to you. Listen, the letter said, however, we are unable to approve the realignment of Mr. Ojeka's remuneration package at this time. So my simple question is that letter did not say realignment of Ms. Ojeka's allowance, but it said realignment of Ms. Ojeka's remuneration.
Which
is that correct?
Which first guarantee supposed to pay to me? Fine, yes.
Yes. Hello, witness says yes. We can proceed. Thank you. Now, also, you recall, now, I want to bring to your attention exhibit C12. Exhibit C12 was a letter that you wrote on September 29, 2020. The caption is request for intervention of board of directors in the service status of Johnny Ojeka. You signed the letter yourself. Do you remember that letter?
What's the heading of the letter?
The heading of the letter said, request for intervention of board of directors in the service status of Johnny Ojeka.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yes.
In that letter, you made two prayers. One, you said, please, sir, kindly use your good offices to consider for approval the following prayers. Direct the company to pay me the sum of 12,088,000 and thereabout, being the difference between the allowances given to me from January 2008 to April 2020 and what my colleagues were earning during the same period. See attached computation. Is that correct?
I'm surprised that you are reading that letter, because that letter, I passed it through the acting MD to the board.
No, it's a letter you front-loaded.
Pardon?
You front-loaded amongst your documents, please.
Yes,
we've not even tendered any documents yet.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That letter was not even given to the board. It was not submitted by the MD.
Clement, what did you say? You said the document was never given to the board.
Yes, because when I confronted the MD later, much later on, he did not. He said he didn't give it to the board. So I was trying to be, I was trying to be, I don't know, I was trying to be lenient with that letter by telling them
it is your document.
It's my document.
And you send that.
Yes.
What's the question on that document?
I don't know the question because it has no relevance to this.
Listen, let's listen to the question.
Now, in that document, what you wanted was for the company to mark up what was paid to you. To mark up what was paid to you with what was paid to your colleagues as salaries during that period. And you made a computation of that.
But
that's correct.
That does not mean that I was paid salary.
No, that is not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. So now, that document has an attachment. That is the computation that you prepared. Is that correct?
That's a computation of what I prepared.
Good. And unfortunately, when you tendered the document, you did not add that computation, but it's in what you front-loaded and then saved on us. I'm saying that computation that he referred to in the letter, please see computation attached. He did not attach, it's not part of this exhibit, JO12, the one before the court. So, okay. Yeah. Yes, I said that the computation is not attached to the exhibit. It's not part of.
Let me hear from him. Mr. Onyema. Ojega.
Ojega, not Onyema.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Ojega. Or Clement. Listen, did you attach the computation to that letter before the court?
That's quite a long time, but I couldn't. I don't think I should have submitted paper without attaching the necessary document.
Okay.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's not there. Okay. So, Mr. Now that you said you remember such documents, that you made such computation, now, my Lord, I will want counsel to confirm that since witness is not presently in court, I want counsel to confirm that it is part of the documents they actually front-loaded.
It is now.
Yes, the letter. Yes, it's part of the document front-loaded and saved on us. And he has admitted that he actually did the calculation. It's from the front-loaded document that was saved on us. So it came along with it. No, I'm not saying that to him. Yes, he says that he's aware. Yes, my Lord.
witness is present.
Okay. Mr. Ojeka, see the computation.
Sorry.
Can you see it?
I can't see it clearly, but if my signature is there, I can't see it clearly.
Your signature.
Mr. Ojeka, can you see your signature?
If you can please zoom it.
Okay.
Or please,
okay.
If you can give it to my counsel to snap it and send it to me.
Okay, it's possible, yes.
Or send it to me on WhatsApp.
Counsel, are you listening to what's going on?
The time of the court.
That's a very simple thing to do. Just give it to them. Let them snap and send it to him. I can't use my device. Let them use their device. It's their document, isn't it?
Yes,
How's the time? We have this gift tomorrow. It's only today. Okay.
Just send it to me.
Let's get to that. Counsel at it's 11:06 now. At 11:15. We are supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll continue from because there's another case after you, and I have an appointment somewhere at 12.
Yeah, yes, so, it's my computation.
Yes, okay. It's your computation.
Go ahead. Next.
No, not receive the as a court police. Okay. Now, by that document, Exhibit D1, what you were simply saying was that the money paid to you monthly as at then should be increased to the level of what your colleague received as salary. Mr. Jack, are you there?
I'm here.
Please answer the question. I'm saying that by that letter, you were appealing that what was paid to you monthly should be increased at par with what your colleagues receive as at that time. So that was why you set out the amount earned by your colleague as their monthly salary and what was paid to you monthly. Is that correct?
No.
No. So what was the essence? Tell the court. If it was not for any purpose, tell the court that it was not for any purpose, please.
Since it was not not for any purpose. Because I don't know how that letter even emanated. Yes, because it was not acted on.
Okay.
It was not acted on.
He says he doesn't know where the letter emanated from.
I didn't say so. Please don't put any word in my mouth.
You say, what did you say, witness? What was the essence of that letter?
The essence of that letter, when I asked them to pay me my salary, and they were not forthcoming, I wrote that letter. Okay, if you cannot pay me my salary, I cannot be any below my colleagues. So pay me this letter. That is why I said, since it was not acted on, it is null and void. That is not my stand now. I need my full salary.
Okay, thank you. Now,
so hold on. So what was the essence? And his answer is, when I asked them to pay me my salary and they were not forthcoming, if you cannot pay my salary, then I cannot earn below my colleagues.
Yes.
So that was the essence of writing that
letter. You cannot take my allowance as salary, and which is far, far below my colleagues. We're on the same grade.
Okay. All right. Next question.
So since it was not acted on, it is null and void. I am no longer pursuing that that line any longer.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Now, Mr. Jacob. All through the document that you presented to this court. There is no person of any of your colleagues of yours other than what you allege that you want this court to use to pay the discrepancy.
Come again. All through all through the documents that you tendered to the court, there is no payslip of such colleague of yours other than what you
are alleging before the court to show that they earn from you. Did you attach any payslip of those colleagues? If you did tell the court you did. If you did not tell the court you did not.
I did not attach other people's document to my document. But all I know is that there were four of us of the same grade. They can go and check their own.
Okay, they can go.
Second has, First Guarantee has their document.
Hold on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so next question.
Yes. And please, Mr. John,
Please, Mr. Johnny,
you were
the only career staff of Face Guarantee
that
that was appointed a member of the IMC.
Yes.
So that means other members,
that's the
chairman
and the MD
came
from
from
other walks of life.
Yes, they came from other walks of life.
No
No
career.
career. So the Ojeka, after the IMC, after the end of the IMC, those persons who came from other walks of life exited the company while you remain in employment. My Lord is waiting to hear your answer, please.
They exited the company because their tenure ended. I did not exit because I was still a staff. By the time I was appointed as a member of the IMC, my appointment, I was not retired. My appointment was not terminated. My function was not given to any other person. I was still working.
I agree. Yes, I agree. That's correct. Yeah. That's correct. Okay, thank you. Now, Mr. Ojeka, exit package is usually paid at the end of employment.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
You said what? Please come again.
I said exit package is usually paid at the end of employment.
At the end of what? Retirement or what?
Employment. That's when your employment has come to an end.
Yes. Yes.
Good. Thank you.
Next.
But I hope, hello. I hope you are not missing the end of IMC tenure with first guarantee pension appointment.
No,
hold on. Let me listen to it. Go ahead. What do you say? What do you want to say? Yes. If we don't finish with the cross-examination, we can come back tomorrow. Of course. If you are not finished, we'll come back tomorrow. I'm cutting him short because I need to attend to another case. And I have an appointment, medical appointment at 12. So I don't want to shut anybody out.
Okay.
So after this, we'll round up.
Now,
the letter dated 14 September 2011 from PENCOM.
It is captioned
compensation package for the members of the Management Committee of Face Guarantee Pensions Limited.
Compensation packages.
Yes. No.
Yes. No. There is nowhere
it is stated there that you were to be paid exit package.
Exit package. At the time you were appointed.
Was there anywhere it was stated that anybody will be paid exit package in that letter?
That is not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you your Later,
If
it was stated that they will be paid,
we say, my Lord, it was
you say,
stated.
my Lord, it was stated.
Not stated.
If it was not stated, tell my
It
Lord,
was not
it
stated.
was not stated. I'm not interested in your opinion.
There's no way to say this like
Was it stated
in the
in the
compensation
compensation
package?
package?
It was not stated, but it was paid by Pencom at the end of the tenure.
end of the tenure of IMC, right?
IMC 1, IMC 2,
Yes.
it was paid to them. I wasn't given. I served in both IMC. I was not given anything.
It was stated
That we were going to be
But he's saying that it was not stated, that it was paid by Pencom at the end of the tenure of IMC.
Both 1 and 2.
So who?
It was paid to, we had 2 IMC. The first one served for 7 years plus, which I was a member. At the end of the tenure, the MD was given 2 vehicles. He was given
No,
a
let's not go into the details.
Okay. The chairman was equally paid. The IMs too, where I was an executive director, at the end of it, which was about 2 years, about 18 months, they were paid exit package, cash and money and vehicle were given to them.
Okay.
Yes.
All this is in your pleadings, right?
Yes.
My Lord, one more. Okay. So now, Mr. Ojeka, the letter dated August 12, 2011. That letter was addressed to you and captioned appointment as member of the management committee of First Guarantee Pensions Limited, not executive.
Yeah.
That letter of your appointments did not also say we're going to pay exit package.
I said no, and there was no letters to other people were not. It was not stated there that they were going to be paid exit package.
It was not stated that they were going to be
Yes.
paid exit package. Okay.
Okay.
But they were paid.
No problem. We'll get to that.
Okay. So we'll take an adjournment at this point. Tomorrow is the 27th, right?
Yes, my Lord.
Okay. Mr. Ojega.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay, we are going to take an adjournment to tomorrow. We'll share the Zoom details with you, with your counsel, and I'll forward it to you.
Thank you, my Lord.
Okay.
Thank you. Are the copies?